Hello and welcome to Lawd Lukan. On today's show, I have a very special treat for you. Yes, indeedy, we have the delightful Ashley joining us here for Manor at the Manor for crumpets, confabulation, and a large helping of tea. Some say she was a catfish. Others people say that she might have been a plot twist. And some say she was the biggest bullet dodger since Neo and all that Matrix business. From love triangles to tattoo regrets, she's got the receipts, she's got the resilience, and maybe a few roasting rights. So buckle up yourself as we get ready to reclaim her narrative right here on the Lawd Lukan channel. Hello. I'm off in the corner. There I am. I'm a bit bigger again. That's good. So, hello. Welcome to Wednesday. A glorious welcome to you guys out there. Hello in the chat. We've got Miss May. We've got the GSPs in the audience too. We've got Kim Smith in there as well. We've got Lady Flutterfly. We've got Lady Jen. Lord Koala, we've got a few out there. Good day to you all. A very, very good day. So then we've met you guys. So shall we go ahead and meet our guest, shall we? Well, it's time to grab your loves by the lockups, because please do welcome to your screens the delightful Ashley.
Hey
there
guys.
We go. Hello there. Thank you so much for joining us. It is a pleasure to see you.
Hello. It's a pleasure to see you too.
Also loving the t-shirt. May we have a quick introduction to the t-shirt?
Yes, this is from the scene where I said you can't even swim.
Okay.
It's very popular, so I've made t-shirts.
Good job. We'll drop a link to those as well. If you want to get yourself a can't even swim top, then we'll drop the link at that at some point. Thank you so much again for joining me. If you've got any questions, those of you in the chat, do chuck them in. We've got a special questions from the audience section later. So you can either chuck them in now or hold them until then. So what we're going to do, I'm going to break it down into a few sections and kind of follow the timeline of Ashley and your time on La Lu. Reflecting on it now, how is it making you feel? Is there any kind of sense of dread? Are you happy?
No, I don't regret anything. Like, it was really fun and I got paid for it and it was a cool experience, and yeah, it was just pretty awesome. The whole experience was funny, and then like it airing on TV and everyone's responses was just so funny.
How did it feel seeing yourself on TV for the first time?
It was interesting. Like, I couldn't believe.
Ooh, I might have just lost.
I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong. Okay. Anyways, what was the question?
Oh, it was how did it feel when you first saw your face on the TV?
Oh, it was a bit of a shocker. Like, I got to see myself in a different way. It was, I don't know, it was like from the outside looking in. Like, I felt bad watching myself cry on there. I'm like, it's that poor girl. Like, what? Like, and I'm sitting there watching it, and I'm like, how could you be so stupid?
So if you were in like the chat, so to speak, for the episodes going past, would you be giving advice to yourself as it went past?
Yeah, I would definitely give myself some advice. Like, just have fun, do it for TV, and don't get your emotions involved.
Right. Just so sort of like treat it lightly, sort of thing. Don't take yourself too seriously.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So we'll get on to a bit more of your advice to the young starlets to be, perhaps, as we go along. So first of all, we need to know exactly who we're talking to. So you are an Ashley, I do believe. You're a mother. You're a partner to a man called Darius, a business owner, A
Yes.
Young Blood fan as well, by the looks
Yes.
of it.
I love
Yeah.
Youngblood. I'm obsessed with him.
Doing it for the Brits. Good job. Good job. That was a very wise decision there. What I want to do is I want to get a few of the obvious things out of the way first. And then we can move into much more fun territory, because there's a few things that
Okay.
people might generally say quite regularly. So if I'll let you kind of lead the way on this one. So if I say the word catfish, what would you say?
I think that's funny because I did look at like those people at a certain points in my life, and some of them were actually recent while me and him were talking. So it's just I
Oh, seem to have lost you again. Well, 2 words. Oh, there we go.
my phone. I'm back.
No worries, don't worry.
But yeah, I'm sorry. I was interrupted.
Oh, sure, no worries. I was basically we were going to get this catfish out the way first. Now, here's my sort of take on it, is that you kind of under no control really how you come across. You can't control your narrative any kind of way.
No.
And I think what it was is, I mean, one question, devil's advocate, didn't they tell you at first, didn't they sort of say, right, try not to change your hair, try not to look too different, because that'll really fuck with continuity? Like, did they ever have that conversation?
They did, like, at one point, because when I did my interview, I had an orange wig, and they wanted me to keep that one, and Julius didn't like that one. So I basically just told them, like, look, I'm gonna look like a different person all the time. I'm gonna have, like, I look different. So I think they ended up embracing that, and they took that and ran with it, because I'm like a blank canvas. Like, even now, I look totally different than I did on the show.
Right.
It's just, I don't know. I just changed a lot.
So you say it was, but Julius didn't like it. Did he have kind of like veto power over your image?
Well, I had sent him some pictures of me in the orange wig, and he had mentioned, like, he's like, yeah, it's nice and stuff. He's like, I don't like that. He specifically wanted me to wear a long black wig, and he wanted it to be straight. But the one I wore was like wavy, because I like that one. I don't like straight ones. I don't know. But so that's why I wore the long black one, because he wanted me to wear a long black one.
So what, just for that kind of for the moment in the hotel, or for always? He wanted that to be your image?
I don't know. I guess he just liked that image.
Right. So he must have something, because we're going to get onto this whole, what did Julius know leading up to this whole thing, and I've got some theories, and we've got some evidence, and I think it's quite interesting. But so anyway, we're going to put that whole catfish thing to bed. It's a boring old subject, so we're going to leave that one alone.
Okay.
But what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip on slightly. What I wanted to know just a little bit more about you is, it was your influences growing up. Now, you had the persona Lady Eternity. So where did she come from? How did she come into existence?
When I started singing, I was like 8 or so. And I don't know, around the time I turned like 11 or 12, like that name just came to me for some reason. And my best friend at the time, she wanted to go by Serenity, and I wanted to go by Eternity. And I don't know, it just stuck with me. My cats are fighting. I don't know if you can hear them, but it just stuck with me. So like, I've had that name, and I've had it tattooed on my back since I was like 14. So like, I've been going by that name for a long time. Jojo, leave the baby alone.
Maybe there's like a Julius cat that they're kind of squabbling over here. Is it?
Yeah.
Noodly cat, or is it somebody's just put in the comments here? Toothpick Shakur. Someone just pops a good job, GSP. Good job. There was another one as well. So you let Julius style you. Would you say that's accurate to say that you let him style?
No, I wouldn't say I let him style me. He just wanted that specific, for some reason, he just wanted long, black, straight hair. Like the outfits and all that was on me, but that's why I wore that wig. That's why I picked that wig out.
Right.
I had a lot of other prettier ones. Like he just wanted, I don't know.
Would you suppose then that he did the same thing? I mean, obviously, this is just supposing, we don't know. But would you suppose then that he also did the same thing to Alexis, that he might have given her suggestions on how he wants her to look?
He's just that type of person. He's very narcissistic. So he likes things a certain way, I guess. I don't know. He's a control freak, I would say.
Yeah,
I think so. I mean, I don't know.
I think it's interesting, actually, the power dynamic in the two, because in fact, the video that you're about to star in, let's plug that. She's about to star in one of my videos, a brilliant performance, actually, I must say. That's dropping. We've actually, in fact, I'll just plug that video. There's also Deontay's in it. He plays a guy called Officer McNugget. Ashley's in it. We've got Michael also appearing in it. So we've got a star-studded video for you coming up. Yeah,
I definitely dodged the bullet.
Yeah, that is what a lot of people are saying, actually. And in fact, a lot of people, in fact, I think the overwhelming sort of sentiment towards you is actually that people kind of get it, and people kind of think, well, actually, whether or not you've got the lucky side of that particular one. Yeah, there's a few about that. So let's go just up then to the point just before you met Julian, which was a bit of a lucky thing. Well, say luck. that's a dodgy phrase, isn't it? So leading up to that, who were you at the time? What was it that was making you maybe look towards? Well, hang on. Let's just clarify. So originally, though, he accidentally messaged you, didn't he?
Yeah, he accidentally called my phone.
Right, and so how did that sort of pan out? I'll be Julian. Ring ring.
Mm-hmm. Hello.
You've got to answer it. That's it.
This is the corrections.
Yeah. It's like he's rapping.
I don't know, and it didn't have a name. Like normally, it'll say like such and such would like you to answer the call, but there was no name, so I just answered it and I accepted it because I thought like one of my friends or something went to jail. And no, I don't know. I don't know what made me ask, but I was like, you sound kind of cute. Like I looked him up, and then I realized I had wrote him like 3 years prior. All I said was, "What's up?" And he doesn't know that because unless he got on his Facebook, I don't know. But my phone number is not connected to my Facebook either. So I don't know how that happened, but it did. So it's weird.
Slipped him your number? Do you think they were like someone?
And I didn't like inbox him my number or anything. Like all I said was, "What's up?" And he didn't even know that I had wrote him. At least he says he didn't know.
Mm. So what was it? So how did the conversation go? So he said, "Hi, is this somebody?" Talk me through the conversation.
He told me that he had the wrong phone number, that he was looking for some dude, and I was like, "Well, I think I had just got the number too at the time, so maybe it was like a recycled number." But I had a new phone number one time, and it was one of my cousin's old phone numbers. It was weird, like I don't know, but the way numbers work around here in Hamilton and is weird. So I don't know.
A lottery, is it? Just, that'll do.
They just recycle numbers and they just give them right back out.
Right. Yeah. Do you know, Joe, I once had the coolest phone number. It was 777-666. It was a little bit of an angel, a little bit of a devil. How cool was that?
Yeah,
I mean,
it's pretty cool.
So then you weren't actually interested in men
well, when I looked him up, like I saw his mugshot, like he looked really cute, and I told him like, you can call me back whenever you want. Like we can talk, like we can get to know each other. Like, so.
Were you looking for a relationship or just a bit of company? Or
I wasn't really looking for a relationship at the time. I had just got out of a 2-year relationship, and we went through a whole lot. And so I felt like getting to know somebody mentally over the phone was like really cool, because like I don't know, like you get to know that you're getting to know somebody mentally before physically. And it's when they talk to you for a long time and they build a picture in your head for when they come out, like you kind of believe it.
I see.
But I wasn't stupid. I didn't bring him to my house. I got a hotel. I didn't spend no money on him. Like I waited until he got out to see how it would be. And it obviously was all a lie because he was looking to use someone, and he admitted that on multiple videos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's kind of yeah. Again, I'm gonna get onto the theory behind that one while we're there. So what then was kind of like the first red flags? Were there any like leading up? You know, he was quite he says he was quite clear to you that he was entertaining other women to get their money off them. So what was it that kind of, was there anything he said that made you think, yeah, no, I'm the only one? Was he convincing? Was he charismatic?
He brought up the show to me, and he was like, because we started talking back again, and then he had brought up the show to me. At the time, we didn't know what show it was, but he said that he wanted me to like be on the show with him. And then like one day before he got out, like I guess I wasn't answering his phone calls fast enough, and he texted me and he was like, dude, I need you to answer the phone. I don't want to bring some random girl on this TV show. So he's just lying because the whole time he had Alexis on there.
Yeah. So really then there must have been others in waiting. You know, if he's like, oh well,
there's been multiple girls that inbox me in screenshots. And then like even from this past December, girls sending me screenshots of him. Like, and isn't he in a happy relationship with a family? But just around Christmas time, he was inboxing multiple other females, and they're sending me this stuff. But I'm not petty. I didn't post anything. You know what I mean? I just ignored it. But it's just, he's such a dog, and he's portraying this perfect life that's not. And it's just so sad because she believes all of it. And I'm just like, I hope he changes. Like, but shit.
He's not a good person. You do kind of really will a bit of best wishes. I mean, the thing that really makes that clear to me is that I've emailed probably every cast member on this show. Thank you for getting back to me. Very nice. And he sent me a 3-word response 4-word response to my first email was, but are you a man or a woman? So, you know, if that isn't telling you,
why didn't he just take the time out to look?
Yeah, I thought Lawd Lukan might have been slightly obvious, but this is a man that thinks the word stupider isn't a word, which I think is delightfully amusing. I did correct him, but he's not got back to me, I don't think. So and he's even, so if he's filtering people by males and females, I mean, why else would you do this? I mean, it's unbelievable. But this question comes up later, but it's popped up here. I'm gonna chuck it up. So, do you still talk to Julius? Have you had any interaction at all?
No. Back in April, he had called me on Facebook, and his excuse for calling me was he was like telling me I need to monopolize off of this opportunity, that I'm making money, so I need to really like. Basically, like he's just like acting like he did such a good opportunity for me. And he was telling me like, what did he say? Something about deleting stuff. I don't know. I don't know why he reached out to me. Like, what's the point of you telling me, oh, hey, I know I did you so dirty on TV, but at least you made some money off of it. Here you go. Go monopolize.
Is that your consolation prize?
Like, what?
Cheers. Nice. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But the thing is, in fact, I'm gonna get to it right now. Is that I laboriously went through their Q&A post that they went on, an hour and 7 minutes of hell. May I just put there? And one of the things is they were talking about what's your favorite TV show, and then he starts to go, well, it was actually Alexis that brings up. She says that, oh yeah, he loves to go on 20 versus 1. He really wants to go on that. And I don't know if you or the viewers here are familiar with that, but that's where you get one guy who gets to pick from 20 women of who he wants to go on a date with. And there she is sort of saying, oh yeah, he wants to go on this, like this is okay. And then you look at so he was then talking to producers about all your storylines before he then had pitched it to you. But he had clearly then been talking about that plot line of him being, oh, I get to choose, because that's exactly the plot line he gets.
So he tried to make his own little TV show himself.
Can you imagine? That's, I want 20 delightful women. Well, we've got a bit of a budget, mate. You can have 2. Make it work. Impregnate one.
Couldn't even handle that.
Yeah. So, and it's that which just makes it so transparent then, even just things like I spoke to one of the video girls, Amani, again, a delightful person.
Oh, I love her. I wrote her too. I love her.
She's wonderful. Yeah, lovely, lovely girl. She came and did an interview. Was so personable and lovely and delightful. What a lovely person. So big up to her.
Hi,
and hello. And she was saying, of course, that she had some mystery message from a mystery person on Instagram wanting to book people for these things. And she actually filmed in 3 scenes, but we only saw 1. So I would love to know what these other scenes are,
Right,
so,
yeah.
It all just comes together. And how do you feel then to know that that there was this whole plan? Let's say that I'm right, and the whole plan was to
crazy because he got on something and said that he couldn't believe that they made me a main character, that he thought I was just gonna get like a little part of the show. No. I was told I was the main character from the beginning, and because the situation ended up changing to where I wasn't the main girl anymore, there was like 3 or 4 different scenes that they didn't even put on TV. I would have been on multiple shows.
What they might have been.
One was me in a lingerie scene with my best friend Ashley. Poor girl, she didn't get to make the show, but my other friends did. And then one was another scene was me at my godmom's house, and my godmom was supposed to be on there. There was a couple other ones. Us swimming in the pool. There was like me and the kids at the pool and me talking to my friend. There was just so many that didn't make it because the whole storyline changed because he changed his mind at the last minute of filming.
Right. So
yeah, and we were supposed the TV the scene where we were at the hotel for my birthday. He didn't know, but I actually had a surprise. We were supposed to go to the music studio. We were supposed to, we were gonna for my birthday, I was gonna take him to the studio, and we didn't make it to that part because he wanted to tell me he didn't want to be with me.
Do you know, we might have just missed out on some Lalu artifact there, and we haven't had like a track come out. We need to make one, actually. I'll tell you, I'll give Mock a blast.
I actually have a song called Shadows coming out soon, you guys.
Yeah, there we go. So when you did he tell you he was a rapper? Was that part of his description?
Yeah, he told me like he did music and stuff, but anytime I would bring up music, like he didn't really talk about it that much. Like he wasn't interested in my studio or where I go, or he was only interested in what he knew before he went to jail.
Right. And so did he have kind of like unrealistic expectations? Was that something? Or?
Yeah, he's like, he just thinks that he can just be a rapper and not work. Like he really thinks like, I mean, you can eventually. I mean, if you really put your mind to it, you can do anything. But I don't know. I don't see that. It's whack. Sorry. So I'm not even trying to be mean just because he played me. Like honestly, no. His music sucks. Like, I'm sorry. There's no future in that to me.
I was going to say, did you hear that before? Could you imagine you go into, it's kind of a romantic kind of evening. Your eyes meet across a lovely mic. You do a beautiful little no thing that you do, and then he comes in on Bugatti.
Oh, make sure you turn the auto tune up to 100% too. And make sure they can't understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, it's just really bad sort of late 90s quality sort of stuff, isn't it?
Oh my God.
All tracks are like about a minute and a half long.
It's and his friend made a diss song about me, and that shit. I was
really? There's a diss song about you?
The guy with the messed up teeth on the show made a diss track about me, and I don't even know why.
I know. Yes, I called him. It was 2 chains and 3 teeth. I think other people called them like if Lalu did Lord of the Rings, they were like the hobbits. Yeah, they got it high. I think one of the things wrong with him actually, he's always like tucked his hoodie into his. He tucks the hoodie in. Don't tuck a hoodie in, right? I mean, it's, yeah. So he was and tucking himself in. So yeah, we didn't like Three Teeth. And he was even going, oh, please don't take it out on Julie. Oh, yeah, all right, yeah, okay, right up his ass. There wasn't. I think they also called him like they tried to make a clone of him, but they used too much mayonnaise. you know. But yeah, so yeah, what an awful one. Dragging us back to where we had sort of left the track a minute ago. Was that so? What was it like then to be wooed by the great Julian? I mean,
oh my gosh! Like
was it his words? Was it the sound of his voice? Was it
the last message he sent me before he got out was, "I promise you, when I get home, I'm gonna be the man you want me to be. I'm gonna be there for the kids." I'm just like, and then one time I was on the phone and he was like, "Make sure you tell my kids they stepdaddy on the phone," and like he is just so lame. And like, I'm just glad I didn't really involve my kids. Like, they never met him or anything. Like, I mean, they knew about him, but it didn't go further than anything. So.
Sorry, just comment. So he was like wanting to actively take like a stepdad role.
Yeah, like he was just acting like he was going to be this perfect person when he came home. I'm just like, yeah, okay, dude. Like,
what's the age difference between him and your kids? Roughly.
Well, he's 18 years older than my son, so he was old enough to be his dad.
Okay, so they could play Fortnite.
My son, like my son's 2 and my daughter's 4.
Wait, and you're with child right at the moment, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. So I just turned 32, and I think Julius is 26.
Right, toy boy. Good on you. Well done.
But Darius is 27, so there's not.
Well,
I think I've learned, but whatever.
No. You see, we're cyclical people. We go in cycles. We kind of go, what the hell is? I saw this go past a few years ago. It looks the fucking same, right? That's what we do. So did he ever actually ask you for money or anything like that? Did he want to?
No. All he asked me to do was he asked me to get in contact with his brother. And he wanted me to place bets for him online on that FanDuel thing. And he never won anything. So I don't know. And it was only a couple times. And he lost even little free bets, like he lost. And he's telling people he gave me money. Like, that, what? When did you? Come on. Like, you gave me money. How? You didn't even have it. Like,
well, it's good to see you're basking in the wealth that he's showered upon you. I mean,
right.
Yeah, makes such a difference, really. It is input. So how long then before? So was it ever kind of like official? Did he ever sort of say, right, you and me, we're now together? Was there any kind of like a point where you said, right, we are people now?
I mean, we never sat down and said, hey, we're going to be together. It just kind of led up to that point to where he was just telling me like he's going to be all this perfectness when he comes home. So like in my mind, like when you come home, we're going to be a family. Like that's what I truly believed that. I did. And he had me believing it all the way up until the day it was time to film. Like it. So I was shocked. Because I didn't expect any of that.
Because there was a distinct difference. I mean, there's the Ashley that we saw giddy as a schoolgirl running towards the door when he had knocked on it, and then like literally within the scene, it was like, oh well, actually, oh god, lightweight bullshit, wasn't it? Really, I mean,
yeah.
So, but did you know it was coming when you held him for the first time? Crunch, probably very bony. And
very.
Does he smell good? Here's a question: Does he smell good? This is a very important check.
He didn't really have a smell. Like you could tell he just got out of the shower or something, but he didn't like It didn't smell like he sprayed like cologne on or anything.
Gotcha.
That was the first day he was out. I don't think he had any.
Yeah, we don't do that around here no more. Did you two ever talk about then the tattooing of his name on you? Was that something you discussed?
Yeah.
Again, I want you to do that. Black hair and a tattoo, please.
It was actually on my birthday the prior year. I was on the phone with him. And that was when, like, I had a couple drinks. I just got off work. Me and my friend Candy that was on the show, she was bartending, so she got me a few drinks. And then I was sitting there on the phone with him on speaker, because when me and him talk, like, I always sit next to Candy and just put it on speaker. I don't know why, because me and her just talk about it. But yeah, I told him, I was like, I'm about to go get your name tattooed. He didn't believe me. And then he was like, it's like, if you really do that, I'm going to go get yours tattooed. He's like, send me a picture. I'm going to get yours. And I'm like, okay, bet. So I get it done. I send him a picture. He's acting like he's getting my name tattooed on him too. And it just never happened.
I was going to say, did he kind of, here's a rose. Yeah, it's about you or something. You know, he didn't try and fake it or anything. He just didn't.
No, he just never got it.
God, all right. His tattoos are pretty rubbish anyway, though. Did you have a look? Terrible, awful thing. I mean, I know that prison tattoos, but
when I look back at it, I'm just like, why would I do that? Like, he had me that, like, he's that good of making you a believer. Like, he's really good at lying. Right.
So I suppose what we don't see is this charismatic side of his, because this is what I'm waiting for. I'm like, okay, so, you know, okay, I could argue he is an attractive man. There is a bit of a touch of the Chris Brown's about him. You know, I can see what the ladies see in him.
My God.
I don't get it. I don't get the substance behind it. There must have been something he said. Whether it's, you know, there's this thing called neuro-linguistic programming. It's by a guy called Richard Bandler, worth reading. And it's all about using the right words. I mean, did he use the right words? This baffles me. He can't rap to save his life, but he seems to be very good at talking to women.
Yes, he is. And I don't know. I'm obsessed with Chris Brown. And like at that point in time, you have to think about it. I'm still in La La Land. When I first seen him, I'm still, he's about to give me everything I ever wanted. So I look at him and I look at his eyes. He's got like really pretty eyes. And I was just lost. I'm like, dang, like you look better than Chris Brown. And now when I look back at it, I'm like, no, you look like a stud. Because your feelings, like when you see somebody and you get to know them, like the real them personally, their image changes to you, and it's not attractive anymore. It's just, some people can be the most beautiful people in the world, but if you know them personally, like it changes the way you look at them, and they're just so ugly.
At what point did that switch happen to you?
As soon as he told me there was someone else. Or wait, was it then? No. It was whenever I asked him I was like, are we even in a relationship? I think that's when it clicked, because, hold on. Sorry, but that's when it clicked. This is not what I thought it was. It just clicked right then and there when he was like, relationship, and he laughed.
Yeah.
I'm like, so everything that we talked about and the reason I'm on this show is a lie.
So just talk me through that feeling, though. I mean, is that do you feel you wasted your time? I mean, what do you, obviously you're pissed off, but like,
I had just, and this is the thing, the ex that I was with in that relationship for 2 years, we share the same birthday. So we both have the same birthday. So my birthday's already like shit. And then he just, the fact that he did that to me on my birthday, like he couldn't even tell me the day before. Like he did it on my birthday and had me wait the whole day for him to come. Like that just shows how low of a person he is. Like I didn't do anything to you at all to get this kind of treatment. Like this is my birthday. And like, you already know my birthday is really important to me because the last few years has been shit. And then this birthday this year was shit too, but oh well.
Next year. We got it next year, Ashley.
Yeah,
Don't you worry.
we're
We
gonna
got
do
it.
it next
We
year.
got this, right? So, I was just going to track to what you said there, and I'd forgotten. Damn it, I forgot what you were saying. Anyway, moving on slightly. So what I was going to do, I was going to chuck in a quickfire round for you very, very quickly. And then we're going to move on to some questions and comments from the audience.
Okay.
Quickfire. So we've got to answer these questions as quick as you can.
Okay.
In theory, hence the name. First question. What is the stupidest way you've hurt yourself?
I've hurt myself
The stupidest
trying to
way.
run somebody over with my bike.
Pause the timer. Right, we've got to hear a little bit more about that one. Hold on. So you were trying to run someone over with your bike.
When I was little, this little girl called me the N-word, and I was really mad. So I tried to hit her with my bike, and then I ended up falling and scraping my elbow, my my knee.
Yeah, I don't think anybody here has got a problem with that. I think we're all right with that. Yeah, a bit of homicide by bicycle, definitely allowed. Keep it on going. So I think I know the answer. I'm wondering if I can guess the answer. What is the best season?
What is the best season of Love After Lockup?
Oh no, of the year.
Oh, fall.
I knew that. Autumn. I knew it's going to be autumn. I don't know the answer to this. So if you had to wear a Halloween costume for the rest of your life, what would it be?
A witch.
Interesting. Something about you that people find hard to believe.
This is my fourth baby.
Good one. In fact, we'll come to that in a second. If you could only teach your kids 3 things in life, what would you teach them?
Math, finances, and how to handle your emotions.
Good job. And what song will play at your funeral? It sounds a bit morbid.
Kid Rock, Only God Knows Why.
Then what a hell of a song. Do you know, my son loves that song. My son is a big Kid Rock fan. He comes in the living room with his hat on and he wants to be all pumped up like Kid Rock. Yeah, he's a big Kid Rock fan. Good job. You got a good taste in music, actually.
Yeah.
Well done. Good job. So we're off to the hotel, sort of. Now, I did wonder if your wigs affected how you are. So, for example, do your wigs and your style have names? Do they have kind of alter egos? Like, for example, is the long brown one the seduction ego?
Honestly, I just throw them out. I get cheap wigs and after a week I throw them out, or I'll keep some in my closet just for my daughter to play dress up. But honestly, I just go through them. I don't really keep them. I don't know why. I just don't. Unless I get a human hair one. I've been wanting to get a human hair one, but honestly, that's just I just like switching them out. I like looking different.
Right. So what was going through your head then on the first day where he didn't turn up? Now, you were in the shop with some friends, and you get a call. He doesn't tell you he loves you, which apparently is one of the things he would say first. I'm correct. So would you say that was the red flag, or did you rationalize that?
That's when I really started noticing stuff okay. You're not saying I love you. And it's weird now that you're out. Who are you around? You can't say that.
Yeah. So when he says when he first saw you, he called you thick and weird. Which is quite somebody who's definitely thick and not interesting enough to be weird. But so what were your first impressions of him?
He was a lot skinnier than I thought. I don't know. I imagined that it would hurt. I would be feeling bone.
Well, he's been away from
the hips, it would be soaking.
Well, I'm sure.
Ouch.
Those grey trousers are very thin. It's.
Huh?
But he says, according to TV shows Ace. Quick shout out to them, whoever the hell they are. They said that he said that the first time he saw you, other than the photos, was when you met at the hotel. However, we've heard you say many a times that there was video calls up to 3 times a week.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
what's the real story?
And so before I had gained all that weight, so when me and him had just met, like my baby had just passed away and I went through a depression. So I got put on a lot of medicine. So during the year, from when we first started talking to the end of the year, like the medicines I'm on are weight gainers. They made me gain a lot of weight. So, but before that, before I gained all that weight, we did video chat multiple times. And then I gained that weight and he knew, but whenever I tried to video chat with him, I guess, because I was using another girl's account because mine didn't get approved. And people keep wondering, how come I didn't get approved? I found out because I was on probation. I couldn't see him. I couldn't go there. I couldn't get approved for anything because I'm on probation. I was. So.
What were you on probation for?
An escape charge.
Go on. This sounds good. Go on.
I was really depressed, and me and my ex, when our baby passed away, I went batshit crazy. And then long story short, the cops ended up chasing me, and well, they put me in handcuffs. And when they was about to transport me, I took off running barefoot with handcuffs on. I ran like 4 blocks.
That's pretty good. 4 blocks isn't bad.
No, I was so tired. I had to stop. And that's how I got caught, because I had to stop. And man,
well, just for context, one of the shortest runs that anybody has ever done is 15 feet. And that was actually held by a man called Julian. Not Julian that we're talking about, another Julian. Who ran from the police outside Walmart, made it 15 feet. So 4 blocks, that's further than True, who managed to run past his own getaway car.
I'm ashamed, but it's kind of funny because that was a dark side of my life, but now I can laugh at it. And I ask my lawyer all the time, I'm like, can I please get that video so I can post it? Because all you're going to see is this fat cop chasing me. And I want to post it so bad, and he keeps telling me not to. And I'm like, dude, I don't care if it's embarrassing. Like, that was years ago.
That's the thing, isn't it? You know, they should really be looking at that cop if, like, you know, no offense, a shoeless woman, like, with her hands tied up. You can't catch her for 4 blocks. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, he was heavy set. And I was only on probation for a year, and I'm not on it no more. And that's because I finished probation. That's no longer on my record.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's I think over here sometimes you have to like wait a couple of years before that sort of thing goes, but over there you do it and it's gone.
Yep.
Gotcha. There we go. And you've been very good ever since, I trust.
Yep, I haven't gotten any trouble.
You've not been in any trouble, young lady. Good to hear. Let's grab them. There's a part where in the show you said you felt bad because Julius couldn't flash his boobs and make some money. What did you mean by that?
Well, I felt bad for him because he gave me this sob story of how his mom was like an alcoholic growing up, and he didn't have any help from the family, and he basically had to hustle. Like, he had to sell drugs to make money and to put shoes on his feet or whatever. And I was a stripper for 8 years of my life, and I don't regret it. But it's just, for a woman, you can legally go to a strip club and make some money. Like, for a guy, like, you have to find a way. Like, especially if you're a young kid and you have nothing, like, you have to find a way. So I felt bad, but see, now I look back at it and I'm like, no, he could have found other things to do to make money. He's just a heartless person, and he doesn't care who he hurts. And like, as long as he gets what he wants, he doesn't care who he hurts. And that's just selling drugs, selling fentanyl.
Yeah.
And that's what my mom died from. So it was really personal to me. And the fact that I still gave him a chance. But now that I look back, I see he was selfish. He didn't do that because he had to. He just didn't care.
Did you see it as any way kind of like you could almost kind of like make up for those sorts of things? You know, for example, there was somebody who I think it was last season. I think it was Coraline or somebody like this. They'd been hurt in a car accident with a drink driver, and so she'd gotten with somebody who was in prison for drink driving. And in some way, she kind of rationalized that she was trying to kind of make that better. Is that the same thought process?
Yeah, it kind of, you can compare it to that for sure.
So you were almost kind of like trying to, I don't know, make better
to
a degree. Yeah. Anyway, so let's move on, shall we? Now, the one thing that he did that was really bad, really worst thing, aside from lying, aside from manipulation and disrespect, was that he was going to eat your cake when you stepped out. That's now, I mean, that's a fucking liberty, that, isn't it? Did he actually eat the cake? I've got to know.
No, he didn't touch it. I didn't either. I ended up throwing it away.
Did you have a girls' night? I think I said in my video at the time. Do you know what I'd do in this situation? I'd get a bunch of girls over.
Me and Casey ended up going out, and we hit Cincinnati. We went everywhere, and we had a really fun night. We got so drunk.
So which one was she? Did we see her? Because I remember
Casey's the redheaded heavyset girl.
Yes. So she was in the scene, the one sort of lingerie.
The one that was telling me how it is.
Right. Yeah. Has she given you any words
Actually,
of wisdom?
she's MIA right now, and I can't find her, and I'm worried. And she's not on Facebook or anything because I have an appearance I'm supposed to make, and I was going to invite her to come with me, and I can't find her.
God.
So Casey, where are you?
Yeah, Casey, if you're watching, get off your ass. Reply on your phone. Do you think it's a man? Could it be? Could she fall into that trap? Is she like that?
She was with a very bad guy.
Really? Habit? Is that a habit of bad guys or just a one-off?
No, he was definitely he snuck up on her.
Right, gotcha. And did you try and kind of give her the similar advice that she might have given you?
Yeah, and then last I knew, she left him, but now I don't know where she's at. So,
right. We'll
I'm really worried.
Yeah. No, understandable. So considering the way he's treated Alexis, if you were in the position now, I'm not sure how much you've watched, I'm assuming a certain amount, but let's say there was a scene where she's made him breakfast, and this was sort of like day after, or we shown that it's the day after the video girls and the studio sort of part. Now, if you, let's just transpose you into that position, how would that have gone differently if it was you that was there and not Alexis?
He had her car with 2 girls in the car and 2 guys going shopping. Like, and then you make him breakfast.
Yeah, we'll just leave that silence there.
I feel so bad because I was stupid too. But the thing is, she's stuck in it. I learned my lesson, bro. Like, I feel so bad for her. And I've never talked bad about her or anything, but I heard she was talking bad about me the other day on one of those live things. And I'm like, girl.
Yeah.
Now starting to say something like, girl, nobody knew about you. Like,
yeah. I think she said, I don't know what she's annoyed about.
Like, he got pregnant the night he got out of jail. Like, he never even came to my house. Like, come on.
Yeah. She
I mean,
supposed that you were just.
I'm not judging.
Some words. Do you think it's just words?
What?
She said that you were annoyed over some words. She sort of trivialized it that way. Do you think it's just words that's hurt that?
What do you mean? I don't know what you mean.
Oh, she said that you were annoyed over some words that he told you because he'd lied to you. You were annoyed about the lies. Do you think that's fair?
Oh, yeah. I don't really think she has any say to speak on anything.
So when did you first?
I mean,
Sorry, what were you saying?
Nothing.
So when did you find out about Alexis then? Was it literally when you saw the
It was that
broadcast,
day in the
or-
hotel room when I asked, "Is there someone else?" And he said, "Yeah."
Yeah. But he
And
was
I
no
said,
more
"Was you with her
specific.
yesterday?" And he said, "Yeah." And that's when I knew about her.
Mm.
And that's when everything just changed.
And you've never spoken, you and Alex, or even kind
Alexis,
of like
no.
commented on the same post or anything?
No, one time we were both live and everybody was like telling us we should go live together. So I was just like, you know what, so I got off live and I went to her live and I commented. I forget what I said. I was like, "Hey girl," or something. And I was like, I was nice. And she just ignored me. Like I wasn't even in the chat. And everybody was going crazy that I was in there. So I just left because she's obviously bitter. So
Yeah. She sort of, I think if you're going to blame somebody, might I suggest you blame the other person? Just for my thing, because this was a pre-planned thing. He must have sat there with the producer and said, "Right, I want to do my low budget fucking Kmart version of 20-1 or whatever the fuck it is." Yeah. and I just, it's just so transparent, and the fact that she's like, "Oh yeah, it's his favorite program, he really loves it." There's not a fucking red flag. I mean, really, oh dear. So you haven't actually, sorry, go on.
go ahead.
So you haven't spoken to him at all. I think I've already asked that, but you haven't spoken to him at all since.
No, I talked to him in April. That was when he called me and he was like telling me to monopolize off of him breaking my heart.
Yeah.
But that was it. That was it. And I was with my boyfriend at the time, so I hung up anyways. So
is that the guy you're with now?
Well, and that's the thing. We're not even really together right now.
Okay.
And I did end up making that public. It was a decision I decided to make just because I've learned, and I'm not like, he's a good dad. He's not a good partner, but he's a good dad. He's a good dad to his daughter. I know he's going to be a good dad to this baby, but I'm just going to co-parent and I'm better by myself.
You found the right.
I get shit done when I'm by myself. Like, things are so great when I'm by myself.
Good. So, right.
Hopefully one day somebody changes my mind, but right now I'm good being alone.
If young blood happens to be knocking about Cincinnati,
young blood comes around here. Oh my God.
So I'm going to do another quick fire round. Then we're going to head into questions from the audience.
Okay.
So again, I think I'm starting to learn the fact. No, I think your answer is going to be the answer one of the two. I think I'm learning about you. I think I'm getting a gist of you. So quick fire round number 2 is question number 1: cats or dogs?
Ooh. Both.
Difficult one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm going to make you choose.
Dog.
Yeah, isn't that the case? Favorite film?
Favorite film? Save the Last Dance.
I've not seen that. Is that like a girly movie?
Yeah, it's a movie about this. It's this dude's teaching this younger girl how to dance and stuff, and it's just like really cool. And like he's black and she's white, and there's like a whole bunch of, they're just like proving to everybody like they can be together, and it's just a pretty story.
So is it sort of like Dirty Dancing for a new generation? Gotcha. Yeah. I'm with you. Best couple on Lalu?
What?
The best couple on Lalu?
Oh. Dang. I'm going to have to say Cameron. He's from Cincinnati too. And he's actually I'm really good friends with him. Yeah.
It's all good. Oh, I love a bit of OG Cam. Do you know, he's actually
OG Cam's amazing. Yeah, he's from where I'm from, and our friends are like mutual friends. So he's a really cool. And I love like his whole relationship. He's such a good guy.
You could tell.
Like he went through the streets, but he made a better life for himself. He didn't he's not hurting. You know what I mean? Like he's doing good in life. Like other people just want to stay stuck in the streets.
He can actually rap too. He's got some bars. Like he did some freestyle
He's
stuff.
a great rapper.
He was really good, like really good. I was like, oh my god! And I mean, he must have freestyled like a 5 minute. It was like a 48,000 bars that he said, "Give this guy," and he was really good. I was just like, wow, actually, like way head and shoulders above everybody, all the other rappers in this TV show. So it's Cameron and Aris, isn't it? I think it's Aris. Good choice. We like that. That's a good one. The worst couple on Lalu.
I forget their names, but they're like, I don't want to be mean, but it was the girl. I think she might have passed away. I feel bad, but she was like cracked out, like sunken in face. Like they were like on drugs or something.
Oh, yeah, I think
the one that wanted to meet the mom so bad or something. She had like pink hair at one point. She lost a lot of weight and she was like skinny.
Was she blonde?
Yes.
Yeah.
But she dyed her hair a lot.
Right, didn't she? Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
They got married on there and everything.
Yeah, Clinton Tracy says. Clinton,
that's the worst couple. I'm sorry. That was the worst one.
Strange one, wasn't it? Yeah, no, she's passed away, isn't she? Yes, bless her.
I know, that's so funny.
Clint was a character. He was kind of like the what's his name? The cult of Lalu, wasn't he?
Yeah.
There we go. Clint and track is right. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we had it. Anyway, moving on. 2 more questions in the not very quick fire round. Pineapple on pizza.
Yes.
Get out.
I gotta have pineapple on pizza. And in cottage cheese.
Well, I'm just going to talk over you now. I'm not interested anymore. So, if you were Rose floating on the door with Jack, how would the film end differently?
I would have pulled him up there with me, and we would have kept each other warm.
Yeah, die together, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So selfish, right? Just kept the door all to herself.
Right. She just made him stay in the water.
Yeah, bitch. She's supposed to be heroin, but I think actually she was a bitch. Anyway, moving on. We're on to the viewer questions and comments. The first one comes from Miss Debbie Sue 123. Hello, if you're out there watching. She says, "I was proud of her for walking away. If Julius had been up on his bullshit and smirking and dismissing the emotions that he helped to perpetuate by being a liar, so many girls would have been kissing his behind so they could be on the show. Ashley showed a true amount of personal character by walking away, and that is why I say again, I am proud of you." Wasn't that delightful? That was
it was very delightful.
She was very delightful, this person. There we have. Now I need to practice some of these names. They're a little bit longer. This one is My Unwanted Opinion Podcast. They've got a couple of questions here. Ooh la la, says the question. Is there any part of her storyline that was scripted and that the audience believes still to be true?
No, nothing was scripted.
Cool. Right, we have to put that one to bed. Good job. Well done. Is there anything you would have done differently now watching the show back?
I would have played along. I would have acted like I didn't care about her, and I would have just still kept the show going so I can get more money.
You could have got your own man. You could have got yourself a man on the side.
You get paid so much per episode. And I'm like, yeah.
Can we
ask? Let's be a poly couple. I'll play along. I would have went along with it.
Yeah. See, now if that was the pitch in the beginning, like, right, we're going to get you on this TV show, we're going to use you.
He should have just told me from the beginning, hey, I'm sorry, but this is what's going on. You want to make somebody go along with it. Easy.
Yeah, I mean, as I don't know if we had the conversation on this before, but you were quite interested in acting. So this would have been a great opportunity for you, a role of a lifetime.
Yeah, and I've gotten over 380,000 views on one of my songs on TikTok, and it's put a platform. So now I'm working on a project I'm about to put out soon. So
cool. Can we ask about that? Are you gonna give us any sneaky secrets?
one song is called Shadows, and I'm going to be recording it next week. So you guys will get some behind the scene footage of the creation of that. So that's all I can say for now.
What is space? I'll have to put your links in the description of things for everybody. Where were we? We were still with my Unwanted Opinion podcast. They've got some nice opinions actually. Do you still keep in touch with her Julesby? That's a bit of an in joke. Are you aware of the Julesby thing?
No, what's that?
I shall have to send you. I made people were comparing Julian, whatever the fuck his name is,
Julius,
to a Kirby. No, what's his name? Those little bee things. What are they called? Furby.
Furby. Oh yeah, he does look like a Furby.
So I created a beautiful advert called the Julesby, which is a little Furby, but it's Julius with little threads. And in fact, you're in it. There's even. I
think I did see something. I gotta see that.
I'll have to send you the link to that. You'll love it. You'll love it. Then they asked about Alexis, but we've had that one. So let's get to the last one of this person's question. They said, what did you learn from the experience? Would you date another prison inmate?
I would not date another inmate. No. I do believe people can change, but I've also learned that I have to learn from my experiences. And if I keep repeating things, like it's going to be the same cycle. So like I've learned my lesson, and that is a no. Mm-hmm. Big time. I don't care what the story is.
Okay. I'm due to have a Deontay come along. Can I drop him into this?
Sure. Somebody called him Julius.
Yes, good old Lord Lukan. Yes, indeed. Jules the Furby. Yeah. We're an interesting bunch here at the moment. So let me just. I'm sorry. I'm just going to send that link to our thing. In fact, it'd be quite interesting because he, of course, has just had a baby and is living with the sort of public scrutiny that goes along with it. So let me just chuck that over. Just a little one. There we go. Lovely. That's on there. Right now. Can I find my thing? There it is. Lovely. Let Them Eat Crayons. Love the name. Asked, how happy is she that narcissistic yellow noodle did her a favor by showing his true character after seeing the ish his new baby mama is dealing with?
Yes. Big time.
Big time happy.
It's so sad. Like, it's so sad. Like, I don't know. It's a sad situation, but at least it seems to me like they're trying to be together for the baby. And I hope that works out for them. But honestly, he's never going to change. And she's just going to end up getting her heart broke. She needs to go find her stepdaddy and just leave him alone. But that's just my opinion. But I do wish them the best, though. I don't want nothing bad to happen. I just don't see anything good coming out of it either.
Yeah, it's a tough one to call, isn't it? I think it would be nice to see it go that way. But the thing is, no one's really interested, I don't think, unless there's any drama going on. If they're playing this sort of like perfect Instagram family, that's kind of cool, but that's really boring. Like that's not what you into them. It's not really the kind of thing
I kind of did that. The thing is, I looked at it though with my current relationship. I posted all good things and I never posted anything bad. So people were like really shocked whenever I decided publicly just to be single, but I still didn't say anything bad about him. You know what I mean? Like I just seen early on that is not something I want to deal with and that we're going to be better off co-parenting and that's going to be healthier for the baby. You know what I mean? A baby shouldn't see their parents arguing or anything. You know what I mean? Like, so for me, I decided to be a single mom because it's better that way. And I'm not going to deal with the stuff she's doing. That's just me.
I think also is the case of when you try so hard, when you refuse to be beaten because you want this thing so bad. She's almost kind of a victim of her own commitment and her own motivation to get the thing that she really, really wants.
Yeah.
Can you sympathize with that in a way? Are you kind of like
Yeah. Because,
focused?
I mean, I would want nothing more than to be with the father of my child, you know, take those maternity pictures, do a gender reveal together, do all that fun stuff together. But sometimes people they just can't. They just can't be around each other. It's hard. I don't know how to describe it, but I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't know.
We have any Yo 50. I'm imagining that's the thing. She says, he says, they say, what does she think of Alexis? What feelings does she have them having a baby bring to her?
I feel like I was that first time mom once, so I know what she's going through. And I think it's unfortunate that she decided to be kind of shady and nasty towards me on a couple of lives when I've done nothing to her. But I just feel like I still wish her the best. There's no reason why she should dislike me. But I just feel like I hope that the mother journey isn't too bad for her. Like, I hope it's something she gets to experience in a joyful way. But unfortunately, by having him in the picture, things are going to get taken away. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, she had to worry about him cheating her whole pregnancy, all that stuff. Like, that stuff is stressful. Like, when you learn to just be alone and just to not care what other people are doing, like, it's so much healthier for you. So I just feel bad that she's letting this man suck the life out of her.
And it's kind of constant too. I was watching their another one of their videos. I watched them all, and they're in the street, and a woman comes up to them, and she says to Julius, "Oh, I was that one on live with you the other day." And he's like, "Oh yeah, that's you." And the look on Alexis' face, she cuts him real short on it. Oh, he'd go live with anything. He'd go live with anything. You know what I mean? Like, really kind of cheapening everybody else's experiences of it. And I think that's the issue, isn't it? That shit's not going away, is it? That's you got to live with that.
Yeah.
It's like when you look through your partner's phone, for example. You look at the phone and you think, now I could look at this phone, but am I ready to find out whatever it is that I want to find out? Are these things going to be, it's going to balance out? Have you ever done that? Have you ever checked out a partner's phone because
I have in the past, and that is something I will never do again.
So you found something.
Well, honestly, I will never be with someone that I feel like I should have to go through their phone either.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I have been that girl before, and it hurts when you read stuff and somebody's sitting there telling you I love you and making love to you, and then the same day they're texting someone else the same things. Like, hurts.
Yeah. No, understandably. So I was just checking on Deontay there. I'm not still not seeing a Deontay. I'm not. Maybe he's with your friend. maybe that's what it is.
Where they at?
Deontay, cheeky boy. Thank you, Lady Juden, for I can't pronounce that. Juden, for coming along. Thank you so much for being here. Here he is. Here is the D himself. Fantastic. I've sent you a link, sir, on your Instagram. If you'd like to come join us, we'll keep you guys together and just keep going. If that's right with you, of course, Ashley. If you've got nowhere to be, great stuff. So another two questions in the questions from the audience and things, thingy jobbies. The first is from my son. He says, "What's your favorite food?"
Crab legs.
Oh, okay. All right. And my daughter, Alice, she asked, "Is it a girl or a boy?"
We don't know yet.
You don't know yet.
I'm going to have the gender reveal on August 16th, and I'm going to go live.
What are we expecting? Pinatas, the poppy things that men used to smash into their crotch for some reason.
Supposedly he's planning it, and I've given him my ideas. So if we can make it through to where we can get this done together, that would be great.
How do you think he's going to do? I mean, this is always a dodgy one. You're
I
asking a
hope
man
it's great because
to
he's not a
organize-
good planner and he ruins every holiday, but we'll see what's good.
Oh, but it'll be fun.
I'm excited to see what he's got planned.
Love it. Before we slide on, Deontay, yes indeed. Before we slide on, we're going to just talk briefly about current Ashley. Now, aside from the one we had before, have you been contacted by any other of people connected to Julian?
No. No.
No. So if you could then, what I've noticed is you've had a few pickles recently. For example, one of which was you had a stalker. And I was interested to read about a person called Anna.
Yeah, she's still in my identity and I still don't know her full name. And I've posted her on social media and nobody has came forth with her information and I need it. So
for the audience here who may not be up to speed on this, would you take us through the story briefly of who Anna is?
So she is somebody that I met when I lived in Atlanta when I was 18, turning 19. And at the time we ended up living together. And she was my roommate. We got into a big fight one night and she had stole my wallet with my social security and my ID in it. She denied it. I left. A couple years later, I get pulled over. I almost get taken to jail because they say I have a theft charge. And I'm like, I've never stolen ever. So then like he pulls up the mugshot and he's like, that's not you. And that's when I realized, I'm like, no, that's not me. I had to pull up the picture of Facebook and show him. And he's like, okay. So he ended up letting me go. So I'm not thinking anything of it. A couple years later goes by. It keeps happening. I keep getting pulled over or something goes on. And one time I was held in Florida jail for like 30 days because there was a possession felony charge out of Toledo that had nothing to do with me. It was her. And I'm 32 now. So she's been stealing my identity for over 12 years. She keeps getting arrested and people are like, well, how do they not know it's her? Well, Atlanta knows it's her now. But when she was in Toledo didn't know it wasn't her. You know what I mean? So she keeps going city to city, state to state, getting arrested under my name, getting hospital visits under my name. And she's ruining my life.
And you say
like
you need
my
to find
credit
this
is
person.
shit right now.
So you're saying you're trying to find this person?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who she is because like all I know is her name's Anna.
Well,
it's really Anna. It's Anna, but it's spelled Anna.
I'm thinking there's one thing I'm quite good at. I don't know if you watch my videos very often.
You can find her.
Well, I'm usually quite good at finding things that are quite difficult to find. So afterwards, let me know what you know and give me a chance to see what I can come up with. I've been looking for a real life mystery. This could be one. So we'll share. Now we do have the amazing Deontay now joined us there in the thing. I'm giving him a wave. Can he see us? Hello, Deontay. Can you see us? There we go. He can wave. He can hear us. That's good. So we're going to keep talking to you for just a little bit longer, but I'm going to bring in the Deontay right about there. Hello, Deontay. How are you?
What's up? Hey, how you doing? Good.
Pleasure. Deontay, this is Ashley. Ashley, this is Deontay.
Nice to meet you.
Nice
There
to
we
meet
go.
you.
So, interesting thing that connects, of course, the two of you is that you're both going through the whole having a baby publicly and taking a fair bit of flack because of it. I mean, for example, we had, quite recently, I think Ashley had posted, "Don't tell me how many kids I should have. Don't tell me what I should name my kids." Do people have a problem with how you name your kids? Are you naming them something stupid like Umbrella or something? I mean, what's happening there?
I'm really considering the name Riot.
Riot.
And people
Luke
are
is a
like,
lovely name.
really
Has anybody ever suggested that to you? I think Luke What a delightful name that you should give your child. Just say.
A customer came in and they had a newborn named Lucas, and I thought that was so cute.
Yes, yes. See, this is the way. We need more Luke and Lucases flapping about in the way. No, we don't. We don't need more of those. So keep it on going. We got sorry, I've scrolled all the way back down to the bottom here. So what's the big plan? I see you're looking at investing in some land, if I'm to believe what I'm seeing on your Facebook.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've been doing a lot of research, and like, of course, it's expensive to build or to buy, either way, but it's least expensive to buy your land and build on it than it is to buy already built. That's what I've been researching. But it really just depends on the house and your price range and stuff like that. But I'm really looking just to buy land, and I'm considering maybe getting a trailer and putting it on that land while my house is being built. I don't know, but there's just a lot of different routes you can go, and you have to make sure like it's not in zoning. You have to make sure you're able to get plumbing. You know, it's a lot that goes into buying it, but I want my kids to design their own room. You know what I mean? Like, I think that would be so cool.
You know, the design is slides and like trampolines and stuff, right?
Yeah, I grew up on a farm in Tennessee, and I had horses, so like I want that for my kids.
Okay, so you a farm girl by heart?
Yeah.
I see. So thank you so much, Ashley. It has been a delight speaking with you. Thank you so much for sticking along. I'm sure that you may have something to contribute to the next part, so do feel free to get involved should you want to. How the devil are you, Deontay? It is good to see you, sir. How are you?
What's up, man? Living the dream like always.
Always calm and collected as always, well, Deontay. A pleasure to see you. I actually went through the whole trouble of writing the whole intro, but I won't bother doing that now. We'll, you know who you are. So the hot topic. Oh, we've lost Ashley. So the hot topic, of course, at the moment, young Deontay, is your child, of course.
Yeah.
So let's. So where do we go from there? Why don't you talk us through? Bring us up to speed. So what might we need to know to understand where you're at the moment with the child?
I'm just in I guess a different chapter now in my life. I'm in dad mode now the majority of the time. You still here?
Yes. Sorry. My cameras suddenly decided it's going to do that. So do excuse me. I am actually 100% still here. I just for some reason I look like an icon for a colon or something.
I'm in dad mode the majority of the time now. Like he done changed my whole life a little bit, but I say for the better. I don't know if you can hear him whining right now, but
I can hear him in the background. Sorry, what is that? What is your son's name? Sorry.
His name is Deontay Jr. DJ.
There we are.
Did you feed?
Oh, is he coming in? Oh, hello.
He is.
Oh, hello, fella. Oh, bless him.
Say hey, man. What, man? Say hey. Look.
Oh, look at him. How old is he now?
He's a month old.
A whole month.
He turned a month old on Monday.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Oh, bless. Is mum there as well?
Yeah, she's about to.
Would she say hello while she's there?
Say hello, Mom.
Hey, Mom. How you doing? How was it? How are you?
What? Pregnancy?
Yeah, the whole thing. How are you? How you doing? Have you been able to get rested up?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I was already up doing everything after like 2 weeks after my C-section, so it was pretty smooth.
Oh, so you just bounced straight back to it. No problem.
Oh yeah, I'm already going back to work and everything.
Yeah. Oh well, good job on you. How's Deontay? Pretend he can't hear us right now. How's Deontay doing at fatherhood?
I think he's doing great. He helps a lot with the baby.
Yeah, I can imagine he does. He does come across as a sort of the right sort of type for that sort of thing. Plus, he's quite good at holding the child there. Actually, if you compare him to other people we've seen holding kids.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
What's up, man?
Oh, Oh, bless. We've got some people saying here, lovely family. God bless.
Thank you.
Very cute. You can stay if you'd like to. What's your name? Sorry, Deontay's lady. I should know this one.
Addie.
Addie. Addie.
Yeah.
Is that, Addie. There we go. Cool.
I'm
Feel
not
free to
as good
stay,
about
Addie.
being on camera as he is, so sorry.
Yeah, he's quite easy. What's it like? See, I've forgotten all about Deontay now. So what's it like dating Deontay? Do you guys get stopped in the street or being alongside Deontay? I don't want to put.
They know, everybody. Every time we go somewhere, he gets recognized.
And what do you do? Is it kind of awkward? Do you just sort of stand there and let it happen, or do you occupy yourself on your phone, or
No,
how do you deal with that?
I just stand there. Sometimes they'll talk to me because I was pregnant, so they would see him with a pregnant woman. They'd be like, "Oh, this your baby," and everything.
Yeah. Would they? Oh, I'm back. Would they sometimes take kind of sneaky pictures? Would you kind of get paparazzi'd by people?
No, usually when somebody recognizes me, I can tell, and before they can say anything, I'll be like, "Yeah, I'm Deontay from Love After Lockup." And they'll be like, "Oh my God, can I take a picture with you?" And I'll be like, "Yeah."
So is it quite a frequent thing? I mean,
That's why I can tell now when somebody recognizes me. So if somebody stops me and say, "Hey, can I ask you a question?" I'll say, "Yes, I'm Deontay," and they're like, "Oh my
God." But how is that? I mean, did you take to being recognized quite quickly? I mean, does it feel weird?
I've always liked that. That doesn't bother me.
So
it's only awkward when I can tell somebody recognizes me and they're afraid to say something, but they're staring at me or trying to sneak a picture of me or something. I'm always like, if you want to take a picture, you just ask.
Yeah. So yeah. Because that's the thing. You'd imagine it's do you mind if I take a picture with you or something?
Yeah, I never mind. I'm always cool about it.
But see, even after all this time, he's. I think you're definitely a fan favorite. I think you certainly get that. So, or do people ever disrespect you when they see you? Do they say, "Oh, Deontay, you're doing it all wrong"?
No, surprisingly, as much flack as I get on the internet, when people see me in person, they're always really nice. They're never. It's never the people that always attack me, and if they are, they hide it when they see me in person. So.
Yeah, I was going to say it's just the people who've got no balls, really, isn't it? Those ones. Yeah. So we're gonna cruise on to the things. So now there was a lot then of people who started to get on your back as soon as you put up the picture. I'm going to pop up a picture right about there. There is cute. Oh, hang on a second. Let me just get rid of the comment there. There is said picture. How cute is that? You've caught him right at the right time, though, isn't it? Got a smile out of him. Very nice, very nice. So this, of course, then prompted a lot of people to say and started to cast some doubt on paternity. Now, to play devil's advocate, there is quite a difference if you were to look, there just in skin tones. How So when he was born, did that? Were you ever in any doubt at all? I mean, I know you're comfortable with your lady, but was it a bit of a shock?
No, I actually wasn't in any doubt at all. I absolutely had no doubt at all. I just already knew. The only reason I went and got a DNA test is because I already knew once I found out she was pregnant, I knew I was going to want to post him because that's just me. I like to share my life. So I already knew that once I posted him, there was going to be people coming at me sideways or coming in my comment section trying to basically cast doubt into my head and say, "Oh, he ain't yours." Like I already knew it was going to come way ahead of time. So I told her in the beginning, I'm going to have to get a DNA test because you know me, I'm real sensitive. And I know these people are going to come at me. When they start talking about my child, it's going to set me off. So I want a DNA test so I can post it and shut them people up way ahead of time. And so when he was born, obviously, he's a lot lighter than me because his mom is white. So he's a mixed race child. But he looks like me when I was a newborn. I was just as light as he is. I just had a little more hair you know, because both of my parents are black.
Right.
But the older he gets, the more I can see me in him. And I always knew he was mine. But I knew it was going to be a whole bunch of people trying to cast doubt in my head. And unfortunately, the majority of the people that were doing that were my own people that look like me, unfortunately. And so when you got to keep hearing, like, I understand that it's me and there's a whole lot of people that don't like me and can't wait to see my downfall so they can have something to talk about or so they can have some content to put on their channel. All right. But geez, it's my child. I'm posting my happiness with my child. And all throughout my comment sections, DNA test, DNA test. Yes, girl, who white baby is that? Cause baby, cause child, like all this type of stuff. And I knew it was coming. And it got to a point with her and her father, his grandfather, because her dad never reads the comments, but because it's him, he decided to start reading them. And obviously it set him off because there's people now insinuating that his daughter did some stuff behind my back.
Right.
So it was their idea for us to go get a DNA test because we went to Walgreens and bought one. And I swabbed myself and I swabbed him, sent it off to the lab. And then it came back the next week as he's 99.99999% mine. And I couldn't wait to post that.
Yeah, in fact, I have it. In fact, let me just... oh, hold on. No, that's you. I will get good at this clicky around thing. Take that one out. Put that one in. There we go. There is said DNA test. Check out the doozy.
So I am his father. And then you know what? The ironic part is once I posted that, then all of a sudden it was, oh my God, why would you do that? You must have had doubts yourself. Oh, that's a fake. That's got to be a fake test. It comes from Walgreens. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you folks?
Yeah, I saw that. It was like, you know, it was like, oh, get a DNA test. Then you did it. It's like, oh, what'd you do that for? Because you fucking like you incited it. That was crazy. And if you read it as well, I mean, I've gone to the liberty of actually researching what the hell this thing is all about. Yeah. And what you can actually draw from this is you are conclusively the father. On the right hand column there, you've got the paternity percentage. Anything 0.5 and below is qualified as a 0. And therefore what they'd have to do is then they'd have to check the mother to see if she's got the corresponding gene. Or locust, as they're called. And on none of these have you scored a 0. The closest, I think, was 0.6. And then I believe was what section was that? That was in I even have this down here somewhere. That was in the TH01, which apparently is your links for hypertension and mental health conditions. There you go. So you're going to share a similar mental health condition, potentially. Interesting.
Oh.
You sounded disappointed. Was that?
I don't know if I have any of those. That'll be a surprise to me. He's wide awake. I'm trying to hold his head up.
Oh, no worries. No worries. He probably hear this weird new voice thing. Yeah, this is what the Brits sound like. Sorry. Yeah, we're not great at nannying.
Well, yeah, and then there was people trying to say I look sick on that picture. Like, yeah, what? He looks like he aged 50 years. I'm like, where? I don't have no gray hair.
Like this picture.
Yeah, I might have lost some weight because I've been out.
Like David Goggins in that one. You know David Goggins. Oh. But yeah, that's interesting.
But he's
so how did So I think what it was then is that a lot of people then decided, as you were sort of saying, they decided, okay, well, this is, you know, using content, and then just sort of, again, sort of using it for it. I'm going to give an example. In fact, I'm going to pop us along to here. Now this is where this is Tracy Trendy, Tracy Trendy's channel. And it was here that I thought, you know, you two love each other in some kind of way. But it was here actually that sort of caught my eye. We've got a thumbnail down here where it's, where people are literally playing you for the clown. They've got you crying here. The DNA results are in, and they're still trying to tease the fact that you might not be the father.
That lady will never, ever post any video positive about me. I don't know what it is. That lady's had a hard on for me for years now. I won't even acknowledge her on my Instagram page, on none of my platforms. I won't even speak her name. When I used to go off on her and mention her name, that's what used to get people interested to see what she was talking about. But I realized a lot of people don't even know who the fuck she is. And I love that. So I won't even give her no name recognition. I call her fake Wendy Williams because that's who she is. Fake Wendy Williams.
There we go. So, I'll join in. So Wendy here seems to, but her view seems to be, very much about you. This one here, 4.1. Even in these recent ones here, your one, 748.
Yeah.
So it's still, I mean, for somebody who's got what is 15.8K subs, and she's struggling to do 500 views.
Exactly.
I think you are her thing. I think if you weren't around, there wouldn't be much of a channel left. In fact, I was quite interested while we're here. Let's pop in here, shall we? You can guarantee the first 5 seconds of every one of these videos is this bit of stock footage.
Oh my love, please! How are you? Oh, shut up! All
right. But I saw then in the comments, which we love to read. Where's the comments gone? We saw that you had left a message, and you had said that you'd asked her not to delete your comments. What was it that you meant about that?
Because this lady has first of all, I could go on for days about this lady. None of her information is accurate. That she steals people's content, number one, and number two, none of her stuff is accurate. She's one of those people that hasn't liked me for years, and while everybody else has gotten over it, she for some reason still hasn't. So, whenever she makes a video about specifically me, I'm not afraid to go speak up. So, of course, I go at her every chance I get. When I used to see her in those Facebook savage groups trying to comment, I would go straight at her neck and comment at her. If she's one of those people that will never acknowledge you, the cast member saying something to her, but she'll acknowledge everybody else. So then what I started noticing is when I would say something directly to her or something she didn't like, my comment would be deleted. So I just kept commenting. And she knows I comment. She acknowledges that I comment in her video. She'll be like, well, and Deontay will be in this comment section and blah, 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 blah. And I commented, you damn right I'm about to be in this comment section and all this, because I'm like, do you have anything else better to do with your life, lady? Me as a woman married.
Actually, we could have a hang on a second moment, because hang on a second, we do have the comments that she deleted from the page. So this is what was originally said. Somebody called you a clown. She's like, right, ticky box thing. And then what was left afterwards is this first one.
The part that she deleted before that was I put some middle finger emojis up and I put F both of y'all. Both y'all clowns.
Yeah, so that's the thing. So it says here that the fact that you continuously stalk my OnlyFans page makes me want to throw up in my mouth.
Yeah.
Like, how old are you, lady? Thank you for the subscription, I guess.
Because it's like she made that first video hoping that he wasn't going to be my child. So then when I posted my DNA test results and he turned out to be my child, it's like, okay, well, I got to figure out something else to drag him about. So I won't even watch her videos because I can't stand the sound of her voice. I watched that last one because it was only a few minutes, and all it was her rehashing that he was on OnlyFans with that girl doing this and this and this. And I'm like, you got to go back to that because I proved you wrong. Okay, everybody knows at this point that I got an OnlyFans. So I'm like, the fact that you keep going back over there tells me that you done stopped my OnlyFans page. You probably got off to it. So yeah, appreciate you for the subscription.
As the Martian says, she's just wide
You
on.
know, I used to, she's friends with Mary from Kiki and Kibbles, and me and Mary used to hate each other. But now Mary and I have got to a point where we're cordial. And the one thing I'll say about her is when she used to put out stuff, when she didn't like me, at least she would make sure her stuff was accurate. Like she wouldn't put it out unless she had the evidence. This lady here, fake Wendy Williams, RuPaul looking lady, just takes whatever hearsay and makes up a complete different narrative about it. And that stupid little cult following that she got eats it up. It drives me insane. And I'm like, how long you been on YouTube and you still can barely crack 1,000 views unless you doing stuff messy at this point.
In fact, one thing that's going back to that, here's her using my work right there. This is when I put out about Shanta and how the baby pics were taken. So she decided to make a video. So then I did a you, and I went in there and I said in the comments, "Excuse me." Like what because the thing is, down in these little the things that they put all the videos, it's for the purposes of entertainment, fair use, copyright permission, of course,
Yeah.
but the thing is, there's a thing called integrity. And some of us here on YouTube have it, some of us don't. I was incredibly lucky actually when I came into this whole YouTube thing. I had the whole Mocha Blast thing happened, and there was people like, according to Amber, beautiful, wonderful towards me, Auntie, fantastic towards me, Geo, fantastic towards me. But then there's other people like this one who decide that they're going to put their logo all over yours, and it bugs the crap out of me, and so I can completely understand what it is. Now,
a lot of us cast members despise that lady. It's not just me. It's Gabby and Sean and Sarah. A whole lot of us cannot stand that woman.
Yeah, it's it seems to be a bit of a thing. In fact, actually, here's some stats. Let's check out her stats. This month, she's up 100% in subscribers, but hasn't had any.
And you know what's funny is if you go on her community page, she still got a video posted up of me when she was kissing my ass, when she wanted to be on my good side, where I was basically acknowledging that, yeah, I watch her channel because at one point I actually used to watch her. So she's got like a old short video of me acknowledging that I watch, and she was excited about it. Deontay watches me. But then all of a sudden, when it became cool to attack me, here she goes.
Yeah, we see. But I do wonder, maybe we're not. Maybe we need to learn something. Maybe it's about us, Deontay. Maybe we need to be taught the right side of things. Particularly as young parents. Perhaps we need to learn a bit more about fathering and money. What better way to do that? I thought it's at Tracy Trendy Finance 101. Yes, indeed, this is the reservoir for all of your financial help that you might need. As long as you're only prepared to watch it for about a minute, then it's all yours. We have some delightful some helps and tips, and I thought perhaps we might like to share some of that wisdom with the audience, of course. So let's click in here.
Oh my God.
Here's Tracy Finance 101. Yes, hold on to your trousers, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to learn here. So learning hats on.
Oh.
Bored already.
I know that wig on the top of her head. Oh.
Yeah. So I'm going to save you the thing of this. Basically says, if she goes on to say about how if you go and buy a house, it might appreciate in value, and they might have to pay tax on it. So don't put things in your kids' names. There you go. I've saved you 2 minutes and 13 seconds of wonder. We've got another one actually back here, which amused me endlessly. How to invest and grow wealth in 52 seconds. Yes, indeed. Would you like? Should we clip in?
Oh my God.
So, in order to calculate the amount of money you need to invest in something, you take your age and then you take away 110. Yes.
And the crazy thing is, I blocked her on each one of my profiles, and somehow she still manages to get my stuff. So,
yeah, it's the bloody algorithm work, I think, is what it is. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I think what it boils down to, I think, Deontay, is that oh, hang on a second. Sorry, I'm just clicking.
she can't
live.
survive without me.
It is live. Hello, Jess. Welcome. Hello to you. Good day. Yes. So ultimately, I'm going to move on. We're about at that time. I need to crack on. It has been a gorgeous delight to have you, Deontay, and thank you so much. Deontay recorded some lines for this video I've been touting. He's playing a detective in a video that we've got coming up very soon. You do not want to miss the wonders of that. We've got Deontay's acting in it. We've got Ashley acting in it. I've even got Michael from season 5 of Lalu. He's in to play Terry, the talent agent. It's a star-studded event of the year about to come out. But thank you so much for joining me today, Deontay. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you, and a great pleasure to meet Deontay Jr. Good job. Right. Bless his captain to little socks. And thank you very much also to Addie for popping in as well. Thank you to her. She, I'm sure, is deserved of a rest and things like that. So I'm going to pop off. It has been an absolute delight to have you all. Thank you so much to everybody in the chat that have said something along the way. And if I've not got to your questions, do forgive me. I'm a bit terrible like that. So any final words from Deontay?
From me?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Stay positive. Stay up all the time.
Stay up positive all the time. I love it. I love it. We love a bit of positivity in here, don't we? A little bit of positivity, a bit of roasting. Why not? Why not?
Got a star in the making here, so.
Here we go. Well, hey, all the best. I really do wish you all the best, my fine friend. You will be a fantastic father. I'm sure you will. And I hope to be catching up with you again soon. We'll do some stuff. We'll make stuff. So thank you so much again to everybody at home for joining us, and wherever you've joined us from. Beautiful to see you. And I will, of course, be dropping a video very, very soon. So until I see you again, do please stay beautiful. Love to my 3. And you take care of yourself.